Radio.
We're back. It's Svelte Radio. I was almost going to say Svelte Summit, but that's not it, right? This is Svelte Radio.
Too much Svelte Summit on the brain.
Yeah, too little Svelte Radio. It's been a while, right? But we're back again after a short break once again, or a hiatus, whatever you want to call it. So today we're the just three people. Anthony is not here for reasons, so it's me as usual, Kevin.
Good reasons.
And good reasons, very good reasons, absolutely. Yes. I'm joined by you've already heard them, Brittney and Sean.
Hello.
Yay!
Hey,
we're
and
here.
today we're going to talk about the Svelte Documentary. Have you guys seen it?
I have.
Were you guys
We're all in it.
Yeah, we were. That's right. Oh, we should have worn the swag T-shirts.
Oh yeah, I wore mine for the AMA right before that. It was really an awesome swag shirt, and the hoodie.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
yeah, it was good. It was really nice. I liked it.
I love all the Easter eggs in it. Did you catch all of the Easter eggs in the shirt?
Oh, how many
what
were
Easter eggs?
there? Was like a fox, right? That's conduitry.
There's a fox for conduitry. There's an
Penguin for
article that
penguin.
I posted the other day. The Svelte Sirens logo comes off the side of it.
Oh wow, really?
There's JavaScript and TypeScript in there. There's like a couple of things. I've got to find the article.
Yeah, we should post that in the
Yeah.
in the show notes. But yeah, so what was the documentary about? Anyone want to give us some a summary? Like,
Yeah, sure. So most of it was Rich talking about like how Svelte got started and kind of the history behind it, why he created it, and the origin of the name and why it came to be. And then the end of it was more about the community side of it.
Yeah, it was really good. Like so for those of you who haven't seen like programming language documentaries before, I guess the concept is kind of funny and weird in a quirky kind of way. I kind of like it.
What
There's
did you
already it's a funny and weird and also like quirky, like the programming documentary thing.
Oh, yeah.
It's not something you'd expect to exist, right? Like, oh, the Vue.js documentary or the Svelte documentary or the Python. So it's made by the same people that made the Vue.js one, right? And a bunch of other
Yes, and
documentaries.
there's a Laravel one.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
I actually want to see that one because the Laravel's has a little part in it, and then they did like side documentaries. So that's something that they're actually going to do for ours too, is that they're going to make these little side pieces for each section of the Svelte community. So Svelte Sirens will have one and Svelte Society will have one.
Oh, wow. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know
That's
that
great.
either. That's awesome.
That's great. Yeah, so it's basically like a 30-minute documentary. Like the production value is off the charts. It's really nice. They flew out. They actually flew all over the world pretty much to talk to people. I think the only thing that someone mentioned that was missing was Li Hao, probably.
Yeah. I did see that comment too.
Yeah, but it's probably impossible to catch all of them.
It's impossible to include everyone. And then they recorded a lot of people that didn't get included also. So it's just, there's so much to put in, and it depends on how the story ends up playing out. And for this one, it was about the creation of Svelte. And so Rich played a huge part in that. And then adding in TypeScript support. And so Order came in, and it's just different the way the story played.
Yeah. It's like I think they recorded. So I was telling Sean before we started recording that I think they recorded here for 2 or 3 hours when they came over here.
Wow.
And then it was cut down to like 30 seconds or something. So but I imagine they do that for as many as possible, right? So they have enough material to work with to make it coherent.
Did they record you in the morning, Sean, before the watch party?
No. No,
It was-
I actually did after. So while you guys were at the after party, I was staying behind to do the recording.
Yeah, that's right, because you came late to the after party. Yeah, that's what's interesting is I think the people that got to do it in their own space probably got a lot more time and it was calm. But like Sean
Yeah.
had to stay after we cleaned up in the after party, and I had to do it while the party was going on behind me. Like the watch party was happening, it was loud.
Right. Yeah.
And then they recorded me in the sunlight and the light changed by the time it ended. And so they made me redo it all in a different lighting.
Oh no.
Wow.
Oh, that's terrible.
And then I was in it for like 10 seconds.
I think this is one of those things where, like, if you care about the production quality, like that's the extremes that you have to do, and then
It is, yeah.
us as casual viewers that don't really think about the work, like you only imagine that people said the things that they said on screen, and that's it. But actually,
There were
you have to
probably
record
lots
a
of
lot.
takes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a cool experience, though. I've never been in something like that before,
Same.
being interviewed. It's a weird thing as well for me.
I've been interviewed
but
in
yeah.
like this setting, but I think it was different with like the camera in your face and having like
Yeah.
people around you. And I don't know, I wasn't very prepared for it because I didn't know what to expect. And so that
Right.
was a thing, and just nerves in general.
Yeah, they're very nice people as well. The
Oh,
Stefan
they're
and
very, very nice.
yeah, I really liked it. Yeah, so you all should go watch it. Of course, I'm sure the people that listen to Svelte Radio probably already watched it, but you should watch it again because it's nice. Did Rich answer the question about what he's eating in the Twitter profile?
Oh, he did not, but
No.
that got answered at some other point, and so I didn't ask him that. I also had a Bluetooth malfunction. My earpiece stopped
Oh, yeah,
letting
I
me
noticed, yeah.
hear Rich. I could hear Stefan when he came in, but I could not hear Rich talk at all, which was awful. So I had to. I made it like 25 minutes, I think, of the 40.
Yeah.
So in his thing, isn't he eating a pizza roll? Didn't you ask that?
It is a pizza roll, yeah.
Yeah,
But
you
it
asked
always
that.
comes up, and there's always like a controversy about what it is. People think it's like an ice cream cone, and others.
I did. I thought it was an ice cream cone. It
Yeah.
looks like an ice cream cone.
There's actually like a pizza roll place that's opened up right here. I'm thinking about maybe going and just
Interesting.
redoing the exact same pose, and
So
with a pizza roll, and using that as my Twitter.
is it
photo,
pizza
just
with
as
a
a
crust
troll?
and everything, just like rolled into like a
I don't know.
cone shape?
I've never had one. I don't know. Have you had
I don't
one,
understand
Sean?
either.
He
Are you
hasn't.
okay, Sean?
No.
Are you
no.
alive? No.
No. Yes. I was on mute. No, I haven't seen it, but I think he calls it a pizza cone. That's what he answered on Twitter recently. I don't know.
Okay.
Whatever. It's just rolled up.
Yeah. Before the Q&A starts.
It's just for the New York City Salt Summit meetups. I was just so tired of having pizzas at every single meetup. So pizzas were the one thing I banned.
No more
I think
pizza.
that makes sense. Yeah. It is such a convenient thing to have at meetups, though, right?
It is.
Just like,
it's so
you just
easy
slice it
because you
up
can
and-
serve more people.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it's not very healthy. And it's nice with variety as well.
We were concerned before the Q&A. I don't know if y'all saw that like Guillermo was supposed to join, and then Sean and Scott were supposed to join, and they were traveling, and it was like
All right. Yeah.
chaotic to like get what we thought was going to happen down to just me and Rich. And then we were like, do we have enough questions? And we ended up having like 20 questions, and I got through maybe half of them. Like it's just there's too many questions.
Yeah, it usually takes a bit longer than you expect.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially if you have someone like Rich on that can, he can expand on answers very
That's
well.
what he said. I'll make sure that I give my long-winded answers.
Yeah. So from one thing to another, when do you guys think we're getting Svelte Kit 1.0?
Oh, he said a few months in the Q&A.
Yeah.
And
You know what's happening in a few months, right?
Yes, it's Svelte Summit.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
So maybe we can line that up. He's
No
like, I
pressure.
will not give you a date.
No pressure, Rich.
You can't pry a date out of that man.
Yeah. Kind of makes sense.
Well, someone did
it's just
because he's
always
engaged.
changing.
Oh, right.
I did not know that.
Oh, wasn't his fiance in the documentary?
Oh, it did say
Yeah.
fiance on there. Was that the announcement?
I just
think he
assumed
announced it. Yeah, maybe he announced it a little bit earlier. But whatever. Still, it's good for him.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Congrats to him. So Svelte Summit, September. We have like 70 CFPs submitted that I need to go through this weekend.
That's a lot.
I'm trying to get you more just to give you more stress.
The more the merrier. It's going to be I just got one. Another one.
Yep.
As we're talking.
Yeah, so Svelte Summit is happening in September, if you didn't know, and it's going to be awesome. We have 2 days of Svelte talks and hanging out, after parties. It's going to be very fun, and I very much look forward to meeting everyone.
I also.
If you come to the London meetup next month in July, there might be some discount tickets if anyone's interested.
Oh yeah, I mean, we might as well tell
up to
people.
that.
Yeah, if anyone's in the UK, I'm gonna be at the London meetup on July 20th. Penguin's gonna be there. You're gonna be there, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else do we know?
Oh, Anthony, probably. I
Of
assume.
course. Yeah. It's his meetup, so.
Yeah.
Willow will probably be there.
Willow will probably be there. Yeah. Ghost. Who else? There are probably a bunch of people that
Scott Spence.
Scott Spence. Yeah. Will be there.
I wish I could
He's
join.
also an organizer. Yeah. Well, it's just a flight away, right?
It's just a flight away, and I'm going to be just coming back from Portland. So I would be coming on a red eye from Portland and then get on another flight to London. Seems
easy. Just fly the other way.
Well,
it's faster, like the other way around the globe.
Speaking of those, Stockholm is right before Svelte Summit is right before All Hands in Hawaii. So I'm going to be flying from Stockholm all the way to Hawaii in September. So I don't need any more back-to-back trips to plan right now.
Maybe you just need some. What's it called? Maybe you just need to train for the upcoming back-to-back flights with another back-to-back flight.
I'm just going to have to plan the time and either knock myself out or keep myself awake, one or the other on the flight.
It's going to be tough for you. I think the thought of going to Hawaii is going to...
It will. It is incredible
going.
there. So yeah, I did a similar thing for New York. I flew in and out of New York for the watch party in 18 hours. So I was in the morning and then out late that night.
That's pretty rough. I
was really glad that you made it. No, I was really glad I made it. Made it all the more fun, and also made it convenient to record you in the documentary.
I did, yes. I may not have made it at all if that didn't happen. So.
Right. Yeah. It's isn't it nice going to conferences? So I was just at JSConf in Budapest, and I've really missed conferences, especially the hallway track. It's the best track.
The hallway track?
Yeah, the track where you kind of don't go to the talks. You catch the talks after, and you just hang out with other attendees.
I'm sure that's really what happens a lot at those things. It's more about networking.
Well, for sure. But it's also the thing that it's a lot of fun. And so I've thought about this for Svelte Summit, and it's something also that our MC mentioned as well. So we've got an MC for Svelte Summit, Tejas Kumar, super awesome guy. And we talked about this a bit. And the JSConf Budapest people, they made the coffee breaks 1 hour long, which is pretty long, but it made the conference better, I think, because you had more time to talk to people and get to know each other, because you don't have time to talk to people in 10 minutes, right?
Yeah, your conversations get cut off.
Exactly. So 1 hour is nice, and then lunch is 2 hours.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I'm planning on doing something like that.
I've had some major FOMO looking at the people that have been going out to like Render Atlanta and the Miami React conferences that were happening. And I'm excited because I know that they're coming in the fall, but I can't wait.
Yeah, I wanted to go to the React one, even though I don't use React, like just to
I know all the people.
meet people and hang out with people. Like,
right?
You were there, right, Sean? At the what was it called? React Nation?
Reactathon?
The one that was in Miami.
Reactathon. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Was it nice?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Really, I mean, React is so big, so you just get to see most of the web dev people there. And it's the first time in person for a long time.
Yeah. Was it as good as you remembered it?
I think like everyone's a bit awkward, like with COVID and stuff, but I think it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's so weird because like it feels like so long ago. And I've had like a lot of work stuff happen in the meantime. So like the conference is just a holiday rather than something I think about constly.
That makes sense.
And you liked Miami so much.
Yeah. That you decided to move there.
I'm giving it a trial is basically what I'm thinking about. And I mean, like it's basically the Singapore of the US. Like it's warm, it's casual, it's good food, good weather sometimes.
Only sometimes? What is the weather like? Is it like a tropical?
It's warm. It is. Yeah.
I guess it's like Singapore, or maybe not as rainy.
Miami is very hot. Yeah. Very, very hot.
Right.
Well, so like, I grew up on the equator, so it's less hot than Singapore. But yes,
I guess that's true. And it's on the ocean, so you get some of the breeze, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I just like going out and about, shorts and flip-flops. Like, it's a more casual, dressed-down place, I feel like. But we'll see. I think it's very much going to be dependent on people, dependent on where I end up staying. So, it's really something I'm trying to figure out.
Cool. Nice. Yeah, so for Svelte Summit, are we going to do a live Svelte radio episode?
Oh,
Does
would
that
be
make
nice.
Sense? That could be fun, right?
Yeah.
That would be fun. And I hope we're going to do a Svelte Sirens workshop too. Like I want to do like a whole little workshop thing for Svelte Sirens.
Absolutely. Just let me know. I guess I should book that workshop room for you, right?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I'm talking with Willow and we're trying to figure logistics out and what we're going to do. But yeah, I would love to do that.
Great. I'll sort it out. Yeah. And there's also another secret thing that is happening at Svelte Summit that even you two don't know about.
Oh.
Kind of fun. Yeah. We're running a thing that starts on July 1st.
I saw the hint for this.
And I'm not going to tell
Oh, come on.
I'm not going to drop any hints. So, look forward to July 1st. It's going to be very exciting.
We'll keep an ear out.
That's my pitch for July 1st. Yeah, I don't know. Is that us? It's a pretty short one, but do you guys want to talk about anything else?
Are we going to talk about the other thing in the discussion topics? Because JS Nation happened.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it.
So JS Nation was like a week ago as of recording, and Rich came out with the learn.svelte.dev that he's been working on a little behind the scenes, which is exciting. Have a new tutorial site, and they partnered with Stackblitz for that, which is really cool.
Yeah, so it's like the Svelte tutorial, but on steroids, and you can do backend stuff, pretty much.
Yeah, it's like actual Svelte kit running in the browser.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty nice. And did you guys see the sea shanty?
I did.
What? Where?
So Rich started off the talk by singing a sea shanty.
And it's got Matt Billman's face like in the middle of it. It's so great. I tweeted it the other day.
We need to find the video of this. It was good. It was like a sea shanty with like web dev stuff. Did you find it? I'm working on it.
Yeah, I'm looking too. There's so much going on right now.
I feel like the performance game at Talks is going up now.
Yep. Yeah,
Oh, for
people
sure.
have people probably have all of these like pent up ideas that they wanna do live.
Good.
Yeah, and yeah, I guess we'll link it in the show notes because I can't find it.
Same.
Yeah. So
Oh, I think
I'll add
I
it.
found it. Oh, I found it.
Nice.
Sea shanty.
Sea shanties are pretty fun. I like them. And it's like the lyrics are all like web dev stuff and like cloud hosting shenanigans and all of that weird fun. Yeah, it's really nice. It's really nice. Okay, cool.
I was listening to
Anything
part of
else?
it.
Is that
I'm
where
just
you're
bouncing.
bouncing
Yes,
around
I'm
and like
bouncing.
laughing?
One day when the JavaScript runs.
Oh, you want to do it?
No, I do not, because I don't know the
okay.
words, but
Oh, right.
that's your little clip.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we have talked about the topics and we move on to
Our blank
unpopular
space.
opinions. Yeah, our blank space. Do you guys have any unpopular opinions? Probably many, but you don't.
Oh, I have a really
have to
bad
talk
joke
about it.
since we were talking about conferences today that I heard, and I don't remember where I heard it, but the new
Let's hear it.
conference swag. Do you know what the new conference swag is?
No.
What?
COVID. It's really bad.
Yeah, that might have been like one of the worst jokes I've heard in a good while.
I like heard it and I was like, wow, that's really awful. But then I like chuckled because it's so true. Like so many people are coming back with COVID from conferences.
Yeah.
It's really unfortunate.
It is. But it seems like it's getting less and less dangerous, like with all of these new variants. Fingers crossed, of course.
Yes, fingers crossed that
You never
it's
know.
not as...
Still don't want to get it, right?
Exactly.
So, I don't know. Yeah. No unpopular opinions. I don't have one either today. Picks. I have lots of picks.
Awesome.
I
Go for it.
remember having a pick, but now I'm just blanking.
Our picks are go and watch the Svelte documentary. Go read about the Easter eggs in the swag.
In the swag. Well, you first kind of need to find a picture of the t-shirt,
Oh,
right?
I have
She
the
dropped a
link
link
right there.
in the show
Oh,
notes.
nice.
Yeah.
I can drop a picture too.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll guess I'll offer a pick. One, I do quite some work with Docker and Docker Compose these days, and the one thing I hate about Docker is Docker Desktop, which is very slow. So I've figured out that you can use Colima and the Docker Compose binary to replace Docker, because Docker, the company, really wants you to run Docker Desktop so they can upsell you. So the only way, they don't give you any other option to run the Docker binary. So Colima is a drop-in replacement for the Docker binary, and it's working great. Like, it starts up very quickly, doesn't get in my way with the UI, and does everything that I wanted to do. So really recommend it.
That sounds like a really good pick. Because just today I was fighting Docker Desktop, so that's great.
I am feel
definitely check it
fortunate
out.
that I've never had to deal with Docker.
Oh, yeah, that does sound very nice.
Yeah, I think the future is JavaScript containers is what Ryan Dahl calls it. So Dino just raised their Series A. I actually had a privilege of chatting with Ryan because he wanted to get some thoughts from me, and I think it's potentially the future for JavaScript, but I don't think that it's going to take over all of programming. It's just going to take over JavaScript programming, which is still pretty big.
So you mean Dino? Or
Yes.
just, right, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, why not?
I think
I don't know.
Dino is kind of the future of the server side languages.
Yeah.
It's just using those web browser standards, so you have like a little closer to like what the browser actually uses because of that.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I guess that's the big the big difference. All right. My pick is a flip. I don't know if I've picked this before. I don't think so. But a flip is a cocktail that is made out of a whole egg, a whole raw egg, and cognac, some coffee liqueur, I think. I mean, you can do a bunch of different of these, and then you and you put some nutmeg on top. Oh, it's very good. I had one yesterday. I actually had 3. So,
you had me at the raw egg. I was just like, out.
Why?
I don't know. It's just gross.
I think you should try one when you go here. I know a place.
I do have another gross thing that I guess will be my pick because it is one of my favorite summer things. I love tomato sandwiches in summer, tomato, mayonnaise, and bread. But this other thing has grossed several people out recently, and it's bread. On one side, you do peanut butter. On one side, you do mayonnaise. And in the middle, I do bananas.
Wait, is this the thing that's going around on Twitter?
Well, the peanut butter and mayo sandwich is the thing that's going around on Twitter. But I said this on Remotely Interesting one day, and Jason freaked out. He's like, I hate this thing so much, and shared the Twitter post that's like the peanut butter and mayo sandwich. But I like it with bananas in the middle. And the peanut butter makes your mouth sticky. The mayonnaise cuts that. And so you don't really taste the mayonnaise, but it's a texture thing.
It just doesn't sound good.
Can we have this at the summit? And
yes,
yeah, we'll just pass it around as dessert.
It does. It tastes like dessert. It's so good.
Yeah, kind of like the cocktail there was. It's like drinking a dessert.
It does sound good, other than the raw egg. I just don't know. Do you need the raw egg?
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely.
It's makes like the drink.
It's the key. It's the key component. Yeah, for sure. All right. I think that's us. Unless you guys have other picks that you want to. No, just one pick today. That kind of makes sense. We usually just do one. So, all right. So this has been the Svelte Radio episode, and yeah, we'll catch you all next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.